Steady. There we go. Hello. How are you? Talk slowly while I wait for more people to join. You might have seen the title of this video. I have an announcement about Shedwars. Now, I chose Team Woodcutter. I've learnt lots being in Team Woodcutter. First of all, I suppose most importantly, I've learnt that you pronounce Arkansas as Arkansas. After the channel, the bloke who set up Team Woodcutter, it's the Arkansas Woodcutter. I always thought it was Arkansas. Now I've heard of Arkansas. I thought that was somewhere different. So it's Arkansas. And I've learnt lots watching everybody's videos, not just in Team Woodcutter. I enjoy the other teams as well. So Team Will It Grow with my favourite Portuguese American John, who does some amazing stuff with the sea as well. He catches like the oysters and the fish, and it's really good to watch. And then you've got the European. Now, what's the European team called? Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Salon Girl Gardens. Hiya, how are you both doing? What's the European team called? Is it something like hashtag team we have bad weather, or hashtag team always moaning about something? It's for Ireland, the UK, and the rest of Europe. And then also we've got the team. Is it Peacemaker with Sapper Rob? I say on Family Garden. I think I might be getting my channel names mixed up, but yeah. So you might have noticed, those of you, all four of you that do watch videos on this channel, you might have noticed it's been a while since I last uploaded. So I'm getting around to my Shedwars announcement. Basically, my life away from YouTube has gone from that to it's been turned on its head. So that's why I've not been making videos. Things have been a bit difficult to make the videos. It's the least of my worries, I'll be honest with you. Making videos for this channel, as much as I enjoy putting that content up there, and then all the interaction that follows with you guys, the ace people that watch the stuff I do, as much as I enjoy that, it's just been right bottom of my list of priorities for quite a while now. So with that in mind, I am formally withdrawing my efforts, services, membership of Team Woodcutter. I'm very sorry, Mark. I just cannot do it. Things are a bit topsy-turvy at the moment in the petals on the paving slabs world. So, and I can't have that commitment. I'm struggling to do my basic things on the allotment plot and in the back garden. So let alone trying to kind of present. Hello, Julia. Hey, one of my favourite Lancastrians, a fellow Red Roser from the best place in the world to be from, Lancashire. Yeah. So what was I boring you about? Yeah, there's quite a few different things going on. I'm not going to go into the details. You don't need to know, and I don't want to tell you. I'll be honest. I don't want to tell you. It's just not possible at the moment for me to carry on making videos the way and the frequency I've been doing them, and kind of put that face on, if you will, the YouTube ready face on my videos, where I don't mean this face. You're stuck with this face. This face is always changing, and as time goes by, I'm getting more and more lines. I mean, the preparation that goes into what you see when I've uploaded, it's kind of a bit of spit and polish. That's not possible at the moment. So I really am pretty gutted, actually. I feel like I'm missing out, and I also feel that I've let down the rest of Team Woodcutter by withdrawing. So I'm sorry, Mark. I expect a little bit of ribbing, perhaps, in one of your fantastic videos about that whinging Brit, he couldn't hack the pace, he's deserted us. Call me those names and I'll accept them, you know, because that's pretty much what I've done. I feel like I've let you down, so I'm very sorry, Mark, but I won't be doing any more videos for the challenge that you've got going on. Right, I've got a list here. Let's have a quick look in the comments. Yay, Lancastrians. Yes, Julia. Life and priorities. You've got your beautiful kiddos. It's all good. I'll watch you in your post. Thanks, Marie. I hope you're doing all right over there in Texas, the Lone Star State. See, that's another thing that I've been learning. I mentioned before, I've been learning just by watching, being part of the challenge, right? I've been exposing myself to more channels that I might not have found necessarily by my own if they weren't fellow members of Team Woodcutter or hashtag Team Elite Grow or hashtag what is the European team's name? Hashtag them silly English can't make their mind up if they want to be in or out of the EU, whatever that team's called, and Team Peacemaker as well. I've been learning loads, and one of the things I've learned is that Texas is called the Lone Star State. Yeah, so it's a big world, but it's a small world if you've got YouTube. Because I'm sitting there now on my nice fake leather armchair, and I can watch a video about pretty much anything I want to on YouTube. So that's another thing. That's another thing. Not only have I not been making the content, I've not been consuming as much last month, perhaps a little bit longer. I've not been consuming as much as I normally enjoy watching lots of other people's videos. I've not been yeah. Mojo went. Mojo's gone. I hope I get my mojo back, because I'll be honest as well, I'm not getting the same kind of kick out of doing the gardening stuff that I've been getting. No, I'm not. This isn't one of those oh woe is me, despair, I'm giving up, I'm getting rid of my plot. It's not that. I'm still doing it. It's just, I don't know. How can I describe it? Joy. The joy's not been there. Yeah, the joy's not been there. Even when we've been harvesting things, normally that gives me an enormous sense of satisfaction. But last sort of like month or so, it's been like, oh yeah, we just picked this, we've just done that, whatever. It'll be right. It'll be right. Give my head a wobble, and I dare say, sooner or later, I'll get that joy back. But I've got a list here, right? So because it's been, let's quick look at the comments. Because it's been a fair while since I've last done a video, what's been happening gardening wise? So we have harvested, I think, all of our overwintered garlics now. We got loads. Yeah, we're not going to go short of garlic in the Petals on the Paving Slabs household. We've done really. I'm really happy actually with the garlics. Onions, we've already harvested loads of the overwintered onions, and we've still got some more to come, because some of you might know I work away a lot during the week, so I only really get to go to the allotment and my back garden at weekends. So, and in those weekends, obviously, I can't spend morning, noon, and night every waking hour just gardening. There's other stuff that I have to do in my life as well. So I don't spend an awful lot of time doing it. But when we have been getting up there, we've been trying to harvest things, because that's the whole reason why you spend all those miserable months when it's dark and raining, getting your soil ready so that you get a good crop the following year. It kind of makes it all worthwhile when you can start to pick those crops that you've lovingly grown from nothing. So we've had a lot of onions, and we've still got quite a few to come, because I've not always had the time when I've been going there at weekends to harvest everything. So we've still got a lot more onions to come, which is something to look forward to, I suppose. It is something to look forward to if you like being breathed on with onion breath, because I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but we eat a lot of onions in our house. We do a lot of cooking from scratch, and it's amazing how many recipes have onions in them. About 2 weeks ago, we picked the majority of the blackcurrants on our 2 large blackcurrant bushes at the allotment, which we inherited when we took the plot on a few years back. And we picked most of them. There's still some left, and I'm hoping to get another harvest this weekend when I next go home from work. But with the ones that we picked the other week, we managed to make, are you ready for this? 7 litres of blackcurrant cordial. And it cost me just over £2. I used 2 bags of sugar, so 2 kilograms of sugar. They were 85 pence a bag, so what's that? £1.70. And then I bought 2 lemons, and I think they were 40 pence each. So £2.10, £2.50, and that is it. Because the water comes out the tap in the kitchen. If you really want to be picky, I suppose you could try and work out how much electricity the cooker used to heat up the pan, and the original cost when we bought the pan, however long that was. But once you've got those kind of things, you've got them. So I'm not including that in the cost. So for £2.50, I made 7 litres of blackcurrant cordial. We put a few in the fridge to use. In the fridge, it'll last about 4 weeks. So I think we put 2 in the fridge for the girls to start cracking on with straight away, and then the remaining bottles of it, plastic bottles, all went into the freezer. So you know what I'm hoping will be is that when it gets to like October, November, December, when it's dark at 4 in the afternoon and it's been raining non-stop for the last 6 weeks and it's just miserable, I'm hoping that we can go to the freezer, get out a bottle of blackcurrant cordial, defrost it, and every time we have it, it's like a little taste of summer. It's a little reminder of summer in your mouth. Something nice to look back on, and also something to look forward to for next year when it happens all over again. So let's have a quick look at the chat too. Have we got anybody else? Oh, Ruby Lou, the cordial is really nice. It is, isn't it, Ruby? Are you getting on with the 2 bottles in the fridge that we left out? Have you finished them yet, Ruby, or have you still got to drink them? Or right, what else have we got? This weekend, my main effort, other than the ever-present weeding, this weekend I'm hoping my main effort will be to get some more potatoes harvested. So far, all we've harvested is 1 plastic dustbin's worth, which is going in the backyard at the house. Not touched any of the rows of potatoes that we've got up at the allotment. Excuse me, just wet me whistle. Need a little... That's better. Yeah, we've not touched the main rows of spuds at the allotment, so I'm hoping we'll get a lot of potatoes harvested. That said, I need to get home and see what we're like for freezer space, because I'll be cooking with them, making big batches of whatever, something that's quite heavy in potatoes, and we'll be freezing it in plastic boxes. But it's all right me saying that. If there's no room in the freezer, then it's not going to happen. The spuds won't mind; they can just stay in the ground a bit longer. So Ruby, we've used 1, and there's only a bit left of the second one. Well, that's why we make it, Ruby, for you to drink. So I'm glad you've drunk it. That's your reward for every time you've come up to the allotment and helped me. When I know you don't always want to help me, Ruby, but because you're such a good girl, you do. You come and help me. So that's your reward. You've worked to grow those blackcurrants. Enjoy the cordial. You've also eaten all the potatoes that we harvested last time I came home. They're the ones from the black plastic dustbin in the backyard. Hello, Ashley. Julia, you've not harvested any spuds yet neither. You keep wanting to give them just another week. Yeah, it doesn't really do any harm, does it? Unless you've got like lots of slugs or wireworm. You might get a bit of scab, perhaps, if you leave them in the ground for too long, but leaving them in a little bit longer, it doesn't really seem to do them much harm. So if you've only just joined us, guys, the main aim of this video was to, with a very heavy heart, announce my withdrawal from hashtag Team Woodcutter from the challenge. I can't do it. I can't do it for this year for all kinds of reasons. I'm not going to tell you about it. It's one of them things. I dare say you'll most of you will know what I mean. Um, life isn't lived on YouTube, is it? Life is a big thing, and I'm part of my life. I am in my life. It's my life, and my life at the moment is it's not conducive to smiley face all the time, loads of spare time to make loads of YouTube videos that I can upload and have a good chat in the comments with you guys that watch them, which I'm very grateful for. And I hope that normal service resumes soon. But for now, I'm having to withdraw from hashtag Team Woodcutter, who have been amazing, by the way. It's been fun being part of that team. Mark's videos are top notch, absolutely top notch. I love him. Right, where am I looking? He's very, very creative. If you haven't got a clue what I'm on about, look for the channel Arkansas Woodcutter. Now, if you're from the UK like me and you're not quite sure how Arkansas is spelt, you'll probably spell it wrong because you don't pronounce it like it's spelt. It's spelt Arkansas, A-R, and then the word Kansas, but you pronounce it Arkansas. Something I've learned. Go and watch his videos. Right. Gardening quick tips. Is that? I'm sure I need glasses. That's a very small thumbnail. Is that you, Ray? From Dorset. Have you changed your channel name again? I can't keep up. How are you? If it is you, Ray, how are you? And if it's not you, how are you anyway? Yeah, it's Ray. Yes, it is Ray. Yes. Right. Excuse me. Chamomile tea, by the way. It's supposed to sort of like slow me down really for bedtime. But I think where I'm going wrong is I put a teaspoon of honey in it. So it doesn't really slow me down because I'm getting a big sugar rush from all the honey. So I'm kind of like cancelling it out, if you know what I mean. Ray does like to keep us all guessing. He does, yeah. Right then, so that's it from me really. It was just to let you know I'm still here. I'm just not here as much at the moment on YouTube. I don't say that lightly, by the way, about the fact I've not been an active community member. It gets to me a bit that I'm not as active in the community last 4, 5, 6 weeks because I do, hand on heart, get a lot of enjoyment out of watching as many people's videos as I can. And leaving a comment and trying to get a bit of a conversation going. I really enjoy being a part of that. So I'm not just saying it lightly. It's not a throwaway comment that, oh, I've not been doing YouTube much recently and I'm not bothered. I am bothered. I'm very bothered by it. And like I said before, hopefully normal service will be resumed, hopefully sometime pretty soon. I'm hoping that when I next go home from work and go home this weekend, that a little bit of time on the allotment with Ruby and Olivia, picking some spuds and that, I'm hoping that kind of just gives me a little bit of a kick where I need it, where the sun don't shine, and I get some of that joy back from it. But for now, there is no joy. Yeah. Right. So I'm going to go now. As ever, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your comments. And obviously I can't read all of the comments because I'm looking at the camera. And if I was reading the comments, you'd be talking to the side of my face, which nobody wants to see that really. It's bad enough that you get to see the full face. So, guys, take care of yourselves. Enjoy your gardens wherever you are. I hope the weather's decent for you as well, especially you, Marie, in Texas. When you Google Texas, the first search result that comes up is the surface of the sun. Google says when you put Texas in and press search, Google suggests in italics, did you mean hotter than the surface of the sun? Because I know it gets silly hot where you're from. So wherever you are, I hope the weather's good for you and your gardens. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later, guys. All right. Now, every time I can never quite remember, where do you end stream? You got to put up with watching me now. Oh, there's the button. Right. Ta-ra. See you guys. Warnings come up. Are you sure you want to end? If I wasn't sure, I wouldn't have pressed, would I? See you guys.